Hello, Bobby McSquigums here, and it's time to continue with my daily series of Xcom Long War. This is episode 11, and, well, we survived a very scary scary mission, and we survived it. We were bosses, and yeah, hey, look at that. Blood Mantis, complaining as always. Everybody has to complain. He's got a hat on. Isn't that close enough to a helmet? But apparently not. So we're gonna have to change his customizational stuff once again, or her customizational stuff, I suppose. Alright, let's see. No. Give him the lame helmet. There it is. And no, you're staying red. You're a blood mantis. You're not a cactus juice mantis, as I said. You must stay red. Or, well, wouldn't work very well. Alright, so we have a couple gravely wounded folks. Well, 3 of them, actually. And some regular wounded folks, and overall I think it's fine. It's totally fine. Alright, so, with that being said, I guess it's time for us to go back into mission control and scan! And apparently nothing's gonna happen. Oh dear. Oh, I guess we'll ignore the contact.
We haven't scrambled our fighters to intercept the latest UFO contact. Let's hope it doesn't do any serious damage. Commander,
all right.
We're tracking several reported
To
abductions
Rio
via
de
the hologlobe.
Janeiro.
I've got the coordinates locked in.
Alright, we have our specialist, Lady JC, the medic. Excellent. We don't need 2 medics. Alright, we're gonna drop you out for now, JC. Sorry, buddy. Drop you out. We have a gunner, an infantry, a rocketeer, and a scout. That's fair. Why does it look like you have the wrong weapon again? Didn't I already fix this? You keep getting the wrong weapon. Stop it. Yeah, so that's good. What in the heck is my dog doing? Stop doing whatever you're doing, demon. Sheesh, my dog is evil sometimes. Alright, so let's read the sawed-off shotgun, since apparently I don't know what's happening. Blah blah blah, blah blah. It renders it ineffective at longer ranges, holds only 1-shot ammo, hardened targets. It doesn't say anything about it being at point blank, but that's obviously what it has to be, so it would have been nice that it was included in here. But meh, I say meh. It is what it is. I guess we're fine. Alright, let's roll out with that. So we have our scout, our rocketeer. We need to use some red shirts up, so let's throw a red shirt in here. Now we'll throw Frida in. And excuse me for 1 sec, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. The dog was doing things that she should not have been doing, so I had to kick her out, basically. I'm gonna pass on the rocketeer for now too. Yeah, we're gonna pass on the rocketeer. We'll get another red shirt into the mix. And let's see. Red shirt, red shirt, red shirt. Jajuez. What's this person? There we go. We'll get him in there. Game D. Or Gamedi. Alright, let's launch the mission and hope it all works out. I should have probably outfitted the red shirts. I forgot to do that. And did I think my medic is outfitted already.
We have visual on the mission site.
Alright, let's begin the assault.
Brazilian authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next.
Alright. Let us help the Brazilian authorities. Ooh. Alright.
Central, Big Sky in
Ooh,
position
stormy.
on the abduction site.
Oh, it's a train. Oh, I don't like the train.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Alright. So, let's use the rookies to do some scoutage. Frida, nothing? Alright. Rookie number 1, nothing. Rookie number 2.
On the move.
Move up a little bit further, buddy. What do you see? What do you see? Maggots. Fire. Sorry.
There now.
Sorry. Been watching too much of the Bad Man videos from Pete Holmes. Hint, hint, hint. Greatest stuff ever. It's pretty good. It's maybe not the greatest stuff ever, but it's fairly decent. Light 'em up. Okay, we'll overwatch. That's Elliot can move to the front lines. Well, front-ish lines, I suppose. So we just kind of randomly landed over here in this, like, downstairs type gimmick. Seems a bit suspect, I'm just saying. I suppose I could have brought along another one of my, my snipers. Wouldn't have been necessarily a bad choice. We'll expose him to death, and it'll be fun. That doesn't sound pleasant. It does not sound lovely at all. Alright, let's see. Red shirt, red shirt, red shirt, red shirt, red shirt. Alright. Take a peek inside. What do you see? This really isn't working for me. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed. So really I just gotta keep going down this direction and then maybe eventually we'll actually see something? I don't know. We'll get Frida moving. And we got Murphy's Law.
Heading there now.
There we go. Put him in Overwatch. The hibernating potato, I guess he could Overwatch as well. Might as well, right? And our medic.
Yes, Commander.
Move to the front and also Overwatch. That leaves our
10-4.
heavy gunner with his large machine gun. We'll move him a little further forward. And still no... Aha! Still no visuals on the aliens, at least. We do have some audio on the aliens. Let's move her in. Oh, what is she doing? Is that a... What the heck was that? I don't know. Whatever it wasn't pleasant.
Got it covered.
Okay, we'll go into Overwatch.
Moving to
Send a
position.
scout over here. Maybe he can actually see. Nope. Overwatch again.
Heading to that
Potato Man
location.
himself will come Overwatch. We have our medic here.
Moving to position.
Slow and steady wins the race, or so I've been told. Overwatch, and let's see what happens. There's clearly something over there. I think they were floaters? I'm not sure, though. Well, that's not good.
I'm on the move.
Alright, the hibernating potato. Ooh, he's overwatching. I'm pretty glad he missed. I'd have been pretty upset if he would have hit me through two different walls. Alright, well, we have a pretty good shot at this guy. Let's take it. Smash the window open and... Beautiful. Alright, and with that... I'll move over here and hopefully trigger the Overwatch with the lightning reflexes, the 90% miss. Beautiful. Oh, he's totally exposed. That's not good. Goodbye, cover. Ooh, yeah, that's right. That whole scenario, huh? Alright, well, we'll lob this out on them. Maybe it'll do a little bit of damage, maybe not. Who can say? Okay, that took care of all the problems. Should really stop blowing everybody up, though. I mean, we have enough to get things finished here without destroying half the world, so... I don't know.
Already there.
I feel as though I'm kind of making mistakes of blowing everything to pieces. I see the meld canister.
I'm on it,
I would
Commander.
like very much to have my hands on that. So we will try it, and we will continue our slow leapfrogging to the front. There we go. Hibernating potato is ready to move forward. The sleeping spud, the hibernating potato. Story 11.
Aye, aye.
I don't know, I think sleeping spud does sound better than hibernating potato. But that's just me. him back there. This guy up to the front.
I'm on the move.
Okay, he's gonna go into Overwatch mode, and then we're gonna continue onward with Frieda Vogel and Murphy's Law. I guess we'll go stick him behind the old meld canister so it can deactivate in the next turn, like it does. There's things moving around by me. Go ahead, go. Oh my goodness.
In hand, Commander.
Oh yeah, we got some meld in hand. That actually sounds very, very, very not right. Just saying.
10-4.
Alright, Gunner, move to the front. Move to the front.
Aye, aye.
I actually like the Gunner a lot in this particular iteration of XCOM. I think it's quite powerful, and I like the normally I like more mobility, but for whatever reason with the Gunner I like the idea of the large machine gun, or the LMG if you will. I like it a whole lot. I mean, you just kind of move up, get into a good position, and then just lay down. You're almost like a movable turret. You have to take that deployment time, you know, and then just you set up shop, and anything that comes in range, you do some serious hurt to.
10-4.
And I can appreciate that. Alright, and then our medic is taking up the rear.
Moving to designated coordinates.
And there we have it. Still waiting on the enemy. There's not really much going on. Aha, here we go. Finally. Don't run away. No, 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 come. Hugs. Free hugs. Free hugs for all extraterrestrials.
Okay.
Or even the ordinary terrestrials. I'm not super selfish. Alright, one hug? How about that? No? Not good? Okay, well. I tried, guys. I tried.
Bestätige. Där kom sie.
Yeah, I kind of figured there was at least one more across the way. I was right. Why is she not crouched down?
Bin unterwegs.
Into cover. Yeah, it's funny. It sounds like she's saying, they don't have eggs. I know that's not what they're saying, but it still sounds like it. Can you land this shot, buddy? Can you impress me? Wow, that's really, really bad. Alright, Murphy's Law. 20%, you got this, buddy. A 1 in 5 shot? Or not? Eh.
That's a load of bull.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That is a load of bull.
That's affirmative.
That's affirmative. Action, no? Well, he can't really do a whole lot. Well,
Yes,
I can
sir.
stick him over there, though. Yeah. Alright, so we know there's at least 4 aliens remaining.
Moving
As
out.
cool as that may seem, it's less cool than you might think. There's the one in here. Oh, he's actually outside. I thought he was inside. I say, she's well protected. If he hit her, I would have been mad. I'd have been angry. I'd been like, what in the heck did you just do? I don't think that's very cool. That dude moved behind a flower pot. This guy's moving behind a little gardening area. This guy's like, Really? You're gonna overwatch us, huh? That does not seem overwhelmingly wise. Really? Okay. We're gonna take that shot. And we hit that shot. Holy crap. Alright, well that made my day. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Heading to that location.
Alright. Go ahead. Lightning reflexes, you ain't got nothing. That's still that 10%, man. I'm waiting. I know it's coming. It's gonna happen one time. I'm gonna be like, now that's bull malarkey. Yeah, we're not gonna go with the 1% shot. We're not gonna go with the 21, 35. Murphy's Law says, good day, sir. To the...
Negative
Wow, what are
damage.
you shooting? A paintball gun? What was that?
Headed there now.
It seems like I'm kind of setting myself up for failure here, but 64%. Ooh,
Weapons empty. Can't engage
Huh.
sights.
that wasn't supposed to happen like that.
On the move.
Alright, and we got a 63, a 39, and a 52. Alright, well.
Good to go.
Move over here. We'll throw the app grenade. Are you... really? Oh.
Throwing grenade.
Why not? 3 damage, not bad. Maybe we can get another app grenade out here. She's got the potential to do it. Alright, we're gonna throw another app grenade and it's gonna have to be enough. App grenade number 2. We said good day, sir. Goodbye, sectoid. Suck on that. Alright, well, that didn't exactly go how I had planned, but whatevs. That didn't exactly go how I planned either.
Missed the target.
Oh my god. Impressive resistance, my friend, and I'm glad I tanked you guys up.
Damn, that was close.
Yeah, that was pretty rugged there.
Okay.
Let's move there, and we'll reload.
Ready to rock.
You're gonna go hide over here like a scared girl, and you're going to heal your wounds because, well, you not being dead is probably better than you being dead. Just saying. Just saying. Alright. Sadly, we don't have a shot with him. That actually really does make me sad.
Rolling out.
Because that's going to be the best we can do, is getting into a position there. Yeah. Alright, what are we looking at? A 50% shot? I think we can do better. Oh, she's got a med kit too. Interesting. Oh, why did... It was green! Why did that take her turn? I don't understand. Whatever. Alright, what are we looking at? We're looking at a 31 and a 45. Or if he's lost says you're gonna miss. And you missed! Good job, buddy.
Sights.
Good job. Why do I have this guy on my team again? What is the purpose?
Solid copy.
Alright, buddy. You have no shot at anything, huh? Well, let's see if the flash grenade's gonna be less terrible this time. No, at least he's disoriented. Well, it worked. Didn't shoot her. Now if we just get that alien to not shoot her as well, we'll be set. Uh-oh. Oh, Overwatch. Ooh, impressive. What do you got? You got a 55 and a 53. Let's go with the 55. Yeah, beautiful, man. Beautiful. Alright, well, I think I know what I'm gonna... What just happened? Oh! Apparently you can open those doors. I totally knew that, by the way. Didn't slip my mind at all.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Lightning reflexes is a beautiful thing. I still don't know why it's not on the assault classes. I think the assault should still have that over the scouts. Though, I suppose it makes sense on the scouts as well, but... Alright, well, we're going to swap our gun. And we're going to use our sawed-off shotgun. And we're going to say, good day, alien. We can't miss a 100% point-blank shot.
Can't engage.
And since we no longer have to,
Roger that.
we're going to make sure our hibernating potato's in position to take a shot. Well, let's see what kind of shot you got. 100%. I like it. But we're going to let our red shirt actually take the field and hopefully take the lead. And we said goodbye.
Another one down.
Beautifully
Good work,
done.
Commander.
By the book, more or less. Sadly, we got a little banged up on our medic, but apparently the door didn't provide as much cover as I was hoping. you take your lumps where you have to. It simply is what it is. Alright, so it looks like the 2 red shirts did indeed level up. He's wounded for, well, pretty much as long as everybody else is. Yeah, well, we'll take it. We'll take it. Alright, so we have a female that can be a grenadier or a field medic. Let's take a look at the list. Soldier sniper, sniper. Do we have any? Oh, we have a don't care ×3. Alright, so I know what we're going to do with you. It's not a real grenadier, it's an engine. You know what? Forget it. We're going to go with a random subclass. Bam. And we are a sniper, so we have another sniper. And that works. That works. Let's see, who are we going to throw in that one? Oh. Alright, well, we'll figure that out next. Sorry. Let's see here. We have suppression, so a gunner or a rocketeer. Nobody seems to want to be a gunner. Or, sorry, a rocketeer. Which I don't think anyone else wants to be a rocketeer. So we're going to go with another gunner. Firm, and somebody else ranked up? Yeah. Our hungry punker ranked up. That's sweet, sweet, nice. That is our current pimp hat wearing gunner. And he could have covering fire. I don't hate that. Flush. See, it fires a shot that causes enemies to run out of cover. In the past, I thought that meant, it doesn't matter. We're going to go with the hollow targeting anyway. So if we miss with him, it doesn't matter. Everybody else has an additional % chance to hit, and we can use him first. It's a pretty good thing to have. Alright, and there we go. Not too bad of a mission.
Remember, we will be watching.
I mean, our people can't shoot for crap, but overall, still wasn't too bad. Let's see what our hangar situation's looking like. Oh, 2, 5, 8, and 22 days. Ugh. Alright, so we can't deal with anything in the air for quite a while. Thankfully, our alien weaponry is about to come online.
Breaking news at this hour.
Uh-oh.
Reports from around the globe indicate a shift in the alien phenomena now affecting cities worldwide. We're now receiving word of outright attacks.
Looks like they've changed their tactics. But why? Why do this?
It's a message to the entire world that nothing can stop them.
Some of you may find this footage disturbing. We will provide continuing updates as
Clearly, they never met me. That's probably not good for that guy. Or the guy that he dragged over there. Just saying. Oh no. Ooh. Alright, well we have a couple people who returned to active duty. Oh man. Out of the fire and into the fire. And out of the fire into the molten lava burning, boiling, sorry. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Out of the fire into the molten lava burning volcano, which is about to go subnuclear. I don't know. It's bad. It's bad. So, guess what we're doing in the next little bit. Next episode, we're gonna go and get ourselves killed. I don't think I ever changed his equipment. I think I need to go modify him. Anyhow, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. Next time, watch me get everybody murdered again. Either way, thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Till then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.